All right, next Rocket Roast. This is moving out of Switch 2 territory. Now just kind of more broader Pokemon stuff that showed up throughout the week. This tweet, quote retweeting, saying, this was very cool from Unova, where you can go in Nandela Town and you kind of change the music as you play, have the drummers add into the, what is it? What town is this? Accumula Town? Oh wait, I'm not even sharing it with you guys. That's so funny.
You know, I don't think
There
of
you
that,
go.
but yeah.
Oops, might be. All right, yeah. You can add the piano, you can add like the drums to the OSC, which is pretty cool. And then this tweet, all right, we don't need to hear that. All right, this tweet saying, last Pokemon gen with effort put into it, it sells poorly. We deserve the current state of these games. Who's the one who shared this one? Who wanted to, was it Raph who wanted to roast this one?
Yeah.
Oh wait, but this person,
he's not
this one
even
tagged
here.
us. Super Meme Bros actually tagged all of us. He's like, I'm summoning the Avengers to Rocket Roast this. Okay, so shout out to Super Meme Bros. He's the one who put us onto this. Okay,
Appreciate
I
it.
kind of agree. I will agree on with like roasting this because Scarlet and Violet kind of do this where in Mesagoza, like if you pass by like the guitarist, like if you're talking about this feature specifically, oh, they add a little bit to the music.
I
they
don't
still
think
kinda
it's
do
about
that.
this feature specifically.
It's
though.
not, but it's just like it. Like this tweet, it almost feels like rage bait. It's like they're trying to find a reason just to like shit on modern day Pokemon because it's like out of all the things that you chose to be like, this is why old Pokemon was better. It's like this is things that they still kind of do now. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. And in the DLC, you can go into Blueberry Academy and change the music to multiple different games, even including Legends Arceus' like theme or whatever.
Yeah.
So
But I think the point is more, look at how much depth Unova has. Not even just the music. Let's ignore the whole music thing. But like, just look at how much depth Unova has as a whole and compare that to what we have now. And the reason for that is that those games didn't sell well. I kind of disagree with that part, that the sales being low is the reason why the games are like this now.
yeah, that's nothing to
because-
do with it.
I mean, again, this kind of goes back to last week when we were ranting about people who only play Pokemon games. I feel like if you only play Pokemon games, then like your perception of what's a banger and what's a flop is so skewed. Like, what is the least selling Pokemon game? It's a Crystal with like 5 or 6 million, right? Like,
Yeah.
And people would go, wow, Crystal must have been a flop. You know, that game was terrible. Any other franchise, like Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, Metroid, if they had 5 or 6 million sales, they would be popping off, bro. They'd be laughing all the way to the bank. 5 or 6 million sales is a lot. I mean, just because Black and White, yes, they were the lowest selling new generation games. They only sold, what was it, 12, 13 million? Does anybody have a list?
For
I'm
what?
trying to
Scarlet
pull
and
it up.
Violet, you said?
From Black and White.
Oh, Black and White. Where did I hear that from? Black and White sold 15 million.
15
Black-
million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Like, yes, it's the lowest selling of all the new gen games, but like that's still 15 million sales.
Yeah,
That's
like,
a
what-
freaking lot of sales. They made a lot of money off of Black and White, you know?
This is Black 2
So-
and White 2 as well, this one, which does add way more than Black and White. Black 2 and White 2 made 7 million, but that makes sense because it's just like if games following up like the original like generational launch games, they just always do poorly. It's always like the main generational games that do the best: Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl, etc. So it makes sense to follow Black 2, White 2 would do so well. But like you said, John, Crystal sold worse. Crystal's at 6 million. That
What
might
did
be the
Emerald
worst
Black?
one, actually. I think, yeah, it is the worst. Oh, wait
Yeah,
a
it
minute. No, it's not. The worst is Emerald, 6.32 million. And then it's Crystal, 6.39. And then Black
It's
and White,
also-
7.6.
It's putting it on the fans a little too much, you know? Like I don't think the fans are the reason why the modern games have less. I'm not gonna say they have no effort put into them. They obviously have effort. Anything you do ever has effort put into it. But you know, I won't lie, it feels like less.
Yeah. But I will say,
Feels like less.
to counter this tweet some more a bit, it says, so it's basically saying that Black 2 and White 2 were the last Pokemon games that had actual effort into it. But we got Gen 7. Gen 7, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon has a hell of a lot of content into it, a lot of effort. So what are you talking about? They like, you know, it's definitely like the Switch era of like Pokemon games just because of development time and because of like DLCs. It does feel like it's less, but I don't even think that's because they sell that they put in less. It's just like they don't got the time. That's it. It's more of like the business model itself doesn't really allow it. Especially I feel like working on 3D is a whole nother beast than working on a 2D game. It's just much easier to work and add stuff on 2D games. That's just kind of always been Game Freak's problem, where they never like truly gave themselves time to properly flesh out. And if you look, like XY was supposed to have a lot of content, they just didn't have the time for it. So it's not like, oh, that they don't want to put in the effort. It's just that they don't got time for it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a consequence of the yearly release cycle, you know?
Yeah.
I think putting it on the fans and saying like, well, the fans choosing to not buy Black and White. Fans bought Black and White. It sold 15 million freaking copies, dude. So I don't think that's the reason why Pokemon games have less effort now than they used to. Like, I think it's because they've been wanting to churn out as many games as possible. That's the real reason.
They spread themselves too thin.
I understand the wording behind the tweet though. Like, I'm not gonna like get up in arms about the wording about the tweet, because I feel like if it wouldn't be a banger tweet if they said, yeah, no wonder this was the last gen with somewhat amount of effort put into it, aside from Generation 7 and Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, but then kind of came back with Legends Arceus. Like, if they had all that fluff, nobody would have retweeted it, bro.
Yeah, they kept it simple and generalized, and then that's how you get.
When you want a banger tweet, you go for 2 sentences max.
I've never seen a banger paragraph.
Facts.
Yeah, anybody who tweets more than 100 words, your tweet's not gonna pop off, bro. I'm sorry. Soul, I'm sorry, bro. Your followers might like those tweets, but no one else is liking them.
Oh, not Dragon Soul, bro. He might be watching this, bro.
I love Soul. I love Soul, so I can say that.
Yeah, he's been on the pod. He's valid. This ain't a personal attack.
If he's on the pod, I can roast him and not feel bad about it.
You know, it's funny, side tangent, but like we did talk about, well, I think I called him out once. This was the pod right before he was on. It was just like a joke, just nodding to him because he like had this, you know, this crazy outlandish theory or whatever, I think. And I said, I'm looking at you, Soul Silver. And someone in the comments was like, I'm so glad you called out Soul Silver. I hate him. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's my friend. I wasn't like actually shitting on him, doofus.
For reference, whenever we call out Soul Silver in these roasts, we're not actually like roasting him. Like it's like a little playful jab, maybe, but we don't hate the guy.
No, not at all.
It's so funny. People think
people
are
quick, dude. People are fast.
People are mad at me at the Taco XY and how they're shaped like X or Y, like the Mega Evolution one.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't get why he's punching down on Taco, bro. It's called the Rocket Roast. Chill out. Slow your roll.
Yeah, they don't get it. Well, yeah, finishing off on this.
It's not personal. It's not personal.
Final thoughts on this Rocket Roast. Yeah, kind of dumb. Pokemon do put a lot of effort in their games. It just doesn't come across that way just because like they're crunched for time. They don't really, you know, they don't have the development time to do so. So that's it. But it's not because people don't buy the games or whatever. It's like that ain't gonna stop them. And if anything, Pokemon's been selling like hotcakes lately. Yeah, people are the problem. Well, you're the problem.
Now, if you want to say Gen 5 was the last game with peak effort and time put into it, that's another conversation, and I would agree with that. But
yeah, same. It's we're the problem, folks. All right.
Actually, I might take back what I say because BDSP. But that wasn't Game Freak, so.
Yeah, that was a whole different branch.
You know, every time I'm about to just let it go, somebody brings up BDSP again. Those games do exist. There was no effort there.
Copy paste.
Only excuse. That's the only no effort game I'll say.